Welcome back to Best of the West. AJ Kirsch and AGB at ringside. It is now time for your main event of the evening. Let's send it to our ring announcer, Davey Dangerously.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is your main event of the evening.
Dave Dutra has proven himself to be a franchise player. The proof is in both of his hands at this very moment.
I'm going to check him as well. Let me check both of you.
This should be an outstanding contest. Both competitors extremely cagey, extremely athletic. Neither of which oftentimes find themselves as fan favorites. But if I had to put my money on the crowd choosing a side, what's up? I'm talking about this match.
He's a 49ers fan, apparently.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Referee Reed Matthews putting the heavyweight championship up for display.
Ooh. And Jorel Nelson trying it on for size.
What a tit for tat that would be for Jorel Nelson to dethrone Dave Dutra.
All right, Joe, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Dave, are you ready?
Are you ready, David? I'm ready. Come on, David.
Main event at Best of the West, home for the holidays, the final Best of the West contest in 2019. Let's see how we're going to close things out. What am I telling him? Jorel Nelson is leaving Fresno as the new Best of the West heavyweight champion. So saith Jorel Nelson.
Confidence we would expect from Jorel Nelson.
Oh yeah, longest reigning, one half of the longest reigning Best of the West tag team champions in history until Dave Dutra and Kenny K came along.
Double leg takedown. Dave Dutra lets him go, and Jorel Nelson.
Wait a second, are we going to see some one-handed? No.
Jorel Nelson decides to play some mind games himself. Reminding Dave Dutra what a threat he is.
You look strong, but I'm a little bit stronger.
Jorel Nelson saying, you look strong, but I'm a little bit stronger. I'm inclined to agree. I think Jorel Nelson has the strength advantage here. Look at him, he's just chiseled out of granite. Looks like a Brit Schickhouse.
Nelson might have the power advantage, but
and just letting Dutra drop to the canvas.
Dutra has a slightly larger frame, however. It's quite a match of equals, I will say.
Yeah, equal heights.
Equal proficiencies as well. Each can play the power game, the technical, high flying.
Yeah, dangerous at any angle.
Both very solid, all-around competitors. Very few holes to poke in either strategy.
Now get off me.
Nearly a cover there. One thing that'll be interesting to note is the conditioning of Nelson. Clearly, he is in excellent physical shape.
I've never seen him in anything but.
But he has primarily been wrestling in tag team competition, where you have greater opportunities to catch your breath.
By the way, shout out to Jorel Nelson's tag team partner, Royce Isaacs. Wow, what a shoulder tackle!
Not only knocking Dave Dutra to the floor, but knocking him clear out of the ring. Nelson needing to check his own jaw to that degree of impact.
Shout out to Royce Isaacs as of the time of this broadcast, or rather the time of this event. Royce Isaacs is competing in NWA's pay-per-view Into the Fire.
I got till 10.
And Dave Dutra taking his time on the outside of the ring, saying he's got till 10, but Jorel Nelson is in hot pursuit.
Dutra quickly back into the ring, perhaps just looking to adjust the positioning here. Dutra seemingly letting Jorel Nelson.
Using the rope as a weapon, a swift kick to send it up into the nether regions of Jorel Nelson.
What a commentator's curse. As soon as I said it, Dave Dutra reminds us all just why he is the wily veteran.
God. You can hear Jorel Nelson coughing violently in the corner, and Dutra already very, very proud of himself.
Oh, we all know a blow to that region can cause some nausea.
Yeah.
Perhaps his stomach has grown upset. Combined with the physical exertion, hopefully we have some mat cleaners on standby.
Wow, what a chop. And Jorel Nelson, though, you notice he can't capitalize. He chopped Dutra, but immediately hopped on his bike and tried to take a ride.
The face of Dutra told it all.
What the hell? Did you just see what I saw?
I hardly believe it, but I did.
A back handspring into a splash. But Dutra now with clubbing blows to the back of the head.
Tries to go for a neck breaker.
Unbelievable Hurricane Rana.
Nelson manages to create the distance. Hurricane Rana and a dropkick. Suddenly Jorel Nelson is rolling. The explosiveness of that crossbody.
Only a 2 count.
Such incredible, I said it earlier, but I'll say it again, explosiveness of Jorel Nelson there. High impact offense generated with very little distance needed.
God. Sickening impact.
And earlier, I was going to say, the shots from Nelson seem to mostly upset Dutra. Dutra now just wincing in pain at these.
Ooh. The right hand. Jorel Nelson just playing with him right now.
Chance of Muhammad Ali.
Oh! Right hand sends the defending champion down to a knee, but he's right back up. Wow, what a takedown from Dutra.
Smart maneuver.
Oh! Out go the lights for Jorel Nelson.
Knee to the temple. Positioning not ideal though. He'd need to move Nelson back to the middle of the ring for a cover. But it appears that's not what Dutra's thinking.
Oh no, not a body slam on the outside. No, perhaps even worse, sending the small of his back into the steel ring post.
Earlier I was talking about that explosive power of Jorel Nelson. So much of that strength and that power is derived from the back. If Dutra manages to cripple the back of Jorel Nelson, we might be looking at an academic contest.
Yeah. Dutra in firm control for the moment. Dutra with a cravat on Jorel Nelson.
Working the neck, a preferred target of his. Setting up for that Heaven's Blade or that double DT.
Both of which are absolutely devastating and target the neck and the upper back of his opponent. Jorel Nelson trying to fight back here. Big boot caught. Oh, and a knee right to the nose.
Incredible impact by Dutra.
And a neck breaker connecting. Dutra sticking with the dance that brought him here. And now he's going up top. Could be looking for that Heaven's Blade.
Nelson, I believe, naturally the quicker of the two opponents, but Dutra's wore him down to the point where he is outspeeding him. Dangerous for Nelson.
Well, Dutra's athletic, but even he doesn't have the hops to get that far away. Wait a minute, Jorel though back into range. Crossbody connecting. Jorel hangs on. Look at the strength.
Popping him up on the shoulders.
And an attitude adjustment to the Best of the West heavyweight champion.
Dave Dutra looking as out of sorts as we've seen him this matchup. Holding at his head. And Jorel Nelson looks like he's catching a second win over there, trying to catch his breath.
Yeah, but if you're Jorel Nelson, everything hurts. Below the belt, above the belt, your neck is killing you.
Earlier, I questioned his conditioning. this will be the moment that proves what kind of shape he's in for singles competition.
Flying forearm connecting. European uppercut. Oh my God! He got every bit of that knee and then some. And Jorel Nelson is not done yet.
And that spill, absolutely obliterating the chin, then the midsection of Dutra. Dutra's looking to create some space, trying to escape this flurry of offense.
Wait a second, right in front of us, suicide dive into the front row.
Let's go see how cool this is!
Dutra shoveled back into the ring. Jorel Nelson looking to climb to the high-range district once again and put away the defending champion.
Dutra already stirring though, back to his feet. What are we gonna see here?
Crossbody up the top. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2.
That was a 2.9999 right there. All of that impact high across the chest of Dutra. Deep cover, very difficult to kick out of.
But that's why he's the best of the West heavyweight champion. He did indeed kick out of it. And this classic, this main event, the final best of the West match of 2019 continues. 1, 2, and another kick out by Dutra.
We might be within seconds of a new champion here. Jorel Nelson seems to have Dutra's number. Just needs to maintain this high impact offense.
Jorel Nelson shoving Dutra down to the canvas. Looks like he might be thinking about going up yet again. Is he tuning up the band? He's tuning up the band. Nobody home. Snap German suplex to Jorel Nelson.
Again, targeting the neck. Dave Dutra so precise with that neck.
Oh! Turning Jorel Nelson inside out. 1, 2. No, another kick out.
That rope assisted neck breaker. He's taken to calling it King's Landing, and what a nasty landing it is indeed.
But not enough to put away the #1 contender, the former one half of the Best of the West Tag Team Champions.
This crowd is rallying. They're electric. They know that this is an even contest. We could see a new champion here if Jorel Nelson manages to turn the tide.
But Dutra's got Jorel in a bad, bad way. A precarious position, perched on that top turnbuckle. Down goes Dutra.
This could be the moment that Jorel Nelson needs. One last piece of high-impact offense. Might be going for that cutter.
Oh, and Dutra again using the ropes as a weapon for the second time. The ropes are in between the legs of Jorel Nelson. Dutra now up to the very top.
Setting up for a superplex, perhaps. Oh my!
He got it! He got every bit of it! And look at the look on Jorel Nelson's face. Cover. 1, 2, and another kick out at 2! Another kick out!
Incredible resiliency from Nelson there. And now Dave Dutra has got to be looking at his best shots.
You can hear Jorel Nelson crying out in agony. Dutra on his feet. A bloodthirsty look on his face.
The crowd may not have always liked the 1%, but they've always respected them. Maybe Dave Dutra has resented that, is taking that out on Nelson here.
Jorel fighting off the powerbomb, European uppercut. What a powerbomb! That's it! 1, 2! Dutra still able to kick out. Double stomp from Jorel. Another cover. 1, 2! Dutra kicks out again.
Jorel Nelson now has to be asking himself, what will it take to put away Dave Dutra? And here he comes!
Single leg drop kick right between the eyes. Another cover. 1, 2. Yet another kick out.
Jorel Nelson unclear if it's his wind or his mind here. Perhaps slowing down a bit, calculating his next shot, or perhaps this is that conditioning coming into play we discussed earlier.
This is when Jorel Nelson is going to have to dig down deeper than he's ever dug before to put away the Best of the West heavyweight champion. He would love nothing more than to kick off 2020 with even more gold.
No hush money needed.
And he is looking for that springboard cutter. Oh no! Dutra reverses to a Uranagi.
And Dutra is done with this. He's heading up top. He's going to take his best shot, and he's going to try to take out Nelson right here, right now.
If he can hit that Heaven's Blade, it's over. No one's ever kicked out of the Heaven's Blade. He got it! Dutra got the Heaven's Blade. Cover. 1, 2. Dutra retains the Best of the West Heavyweight Championship.
Here is your winner, and still the Best of the West